everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today we are doing a full face of first impressions because I've picked up a lot of things recently and I thought I would just put them in a video. So we have things from all over the place like Urban Decay, Arttitude Cosmetics, Rare Beauty, About Face. So yeah, we're just going to kind of get into it. I've already moisturized, so I'm using the Beauty Crop Vitamin C Gel Moisturizer. I love this so much. I got this part of like a mystery box a while ago and I've almost finished it, and it's a bit sad because I don't think they do this anymore, but I'm holding on to it as I can. So I'm going to go in with my brows. So this ELF kind of clear brow and mascara gel, I'm just going to put this in my brows because I got this free part of what was it for? Oh yeah, so it was my birthday a few weeks ago, and a lot of brands do this thing where it's like, oh, it's your birthday, here's a free gift. And so I picked up like one or two things, and then they're like, oh, here's your free gift, a clear brow gel and a free like mascara gel. And I was like, oh, that's so kind of you. I'm not meaning to sound ungrateful, but it's just such a random thing to kind of give, and I've not tried this one before, so I'm intrigued. I mean, with mascara, I don't really use clear mascaras. I personally don't see the point of them, but yeah, with brows, I'm gonna let that settle in. So we're gonna go on to foundation. So I have the Rare Beauty one. I'm so excited. So this is the Liquid Touch foundation. So Space NK had a discount during Black Friday, and I believe this was like maybe £20 or £19, and I was like, this is the perfect opportunity for me to try it. So I got the shade 110N, but what I want to do first is actually put on the like primer for it. So that's just the actual foundation, but I have the illuminating primer, so I'm just going to get this on first because I want to see how they work together. It took me a while to actually get used to this primer because I thought it's too shimmery for me. Like, it really like glows my skin, and I really like the kind of normal primer, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. Every time I go into Space NK, they never have it. But yeah, the illuminating one is just as good. So foundation, yeah, so they also had like the tinted moisturizer, but I didn't want to get that because for me, tinted moisturizers don't really do much for me unless it's the Maybelline Stay Tint or whatever it's called, which is insane and it's so good. But yeah, this is the foundation, and I mean, I have heard a couple of things here and there, but I've never actually watched someone kind of properly talk about it. So yeah, I'm just excited to try this. So I want to try one side with a sponge and then one side with a buffer brush, because I want to see which one works better for me, because I always like to see which one is better. So I know this comes with a doe foot, so this might be a bit too light for me because I think this was one of the lightest shades in the store, which is, to be honest, not this like this, you know, the best thing I should be doing, which is just getting a light shade. But I've said this before, I like to always conceal and add a bit of, you know, like bronzers and stuff like that to kind of get my complete like the actual look of it. So let's go with the sponge first. And I just feel like if I was ever to get a foundation that was too light, I would rather just get a lighter one as opposed to a deeper one. So let's see what the sponge side does. It's a bit difficult for me. Sometimes the sponge will always be so much better depending on the product. Like, certain products are so much better with a sponge, and then some work better with obviously a brush, but the shade is totally fine. The lighting is not great today because it's such a cloudy and gloomy day today where I am, so this seems to be quite a decent coverage. I mean, I have put on a lot because I wasn't too sure, so I'm just going to kind of blend this down, and you know what, that's pretty good. So let's see what the brush does. So this is a Melt Cosmetics brush that I got a few weeks ago in one of their mystery boxes, and I've not really used this properly before, but it's a really nice dense brush. So I like having dense brushes for my foundation because it really kind of packs a punch. So I kind of feel like the sponge has done such a better job, because I feel like the brush has not really done the best coverage compared to that, which I'm actually very surprised at, because again, I would feel like a sponge would be soaking up all the product, and a sponge would be, a brush would be tapping it all in. That is crazy, because I honestly felt like it would be the other way around. So I'm just going to add a bit more, because I feel like here is a really dry area for me today, because the weather is not the best at the moment. I'm just going to use my sponge, why not? Oh, that made it look so much better. And my skin has been so dehydrated, so I'm drinking like as much as I can just to kind of get my skin back to where it should be. But so far this foundation is pretty nice. Again, it is a bit too ghosty for me, but I would do everything I can to kind of make it look alright. So now we're going to go on to liquid blush. So finally I have my hands on the Hydromatic Blush Glow Hydrator by Urban Decay in the shade Obsessed. So many places were selling this, and it wasn't until my work started selling them, and I was like, I'm gonna get this because I get discount and I don't want to spend the full price on something like this. And I haven't tried anything new by Urban Decay in such a long time, and I've seen these all over social media and they do look really, really nice. So I'm going to use my sponge because, again, I feel like it might do a slight better job. So we are just going to take some on my sponge here, and it's in the shade Obsessed, in case I didn't mention that. There were so many shades that I wanted to try, but I was like, nope, I just want one because there's probably more than enough. So I'm just going to tap this in. It seems like it's kind of like a creamy consistency where you have to kind of like blend it in to actually get it going. But let me just add a bit more because that did not do much. So maybe even a brush might be better for something like this. Let's see. So okay, it's not showing up massively. Let's just go in with this brush that I have from Elf, which I use for my primers. Let's see if it does anything. Oh, okay, that's much better. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's a very gel like product, which is fine. I've used lots of gel blushes before, but it's a nice shade. It's definitely a very nice shade. And if you guys haven't seen my videos before, I like to add a lot of blush because I like to look like a clown. One of my favorite things is just adding on a ton of blush. Like, I don't know if you guys saw my Nightmare on Elm Street review I did for the blush trio palette, and I actually went so hard on the blush it looked pretty ridiculous on me. But yeah, this is really nice. It's kind of like a subtle glow, so I don't feel like it's overpowering. I don't know if it's buildable because I feel like what is on there probably will just stay there now as opposed to me needing to add more. So let's go on to highlighter. So I mentioned Arttitude Cosmetics, who I mentioned previously because they are one of my favorite new indie brands. I won't say they're new, but they're new to me. I've liked them for about a year or so now, but they recently came out with a new collection. I picked up 3 things. So I picked up their highlighter, which I am going to use first. I picked up one of their eye loose pigments, which I will obviously use today, but they kindly sent me some lashes as well because I didn't pick up the eyeshadow palette because as much as I really like the color story, I currently have too many palettes, and I know that they said that it's not a limited edition, which is perfect because I will definitely want to pick it up in the future. But these lashes are insane. I don't think I would ever be able to wear them. I might use them in a future video because I am not good at lashes at all. But let's go in with the highlighter first. So this is in the shade Dimension, and in the collection they came out with 2 different highlighters, and I think for me this one probably is going to be the better one for what that will suit my skin tone. So this is, I don't think I've even opened this, to be honest, and I've had it for a few weeks now. This is how much I've not been able to film because I've just got so much built up. But yeah, this is the highlighter, and we are going to swatch because I believe these are duochrome. So let's, oh yes, wow, okay. So yeah, this is a very like pinky purple shift. Oh, that's stunning. That is absolutely gorgeous. So I mean, a little goes a long way because I've literally just swatched it and I can like use my whole hand to just tap on. So we're gonna take a brush from Elf and we're just gonna see how this goes because I only expect good things. Oh my god, okay, Holy moly. Okay, if you want a highlighter that is gonna make you look absolutely insane and gorgeous, this is definitely it. Wow. I mean, I will be using their Mani palette later for this for my eye look, but that palette was out of this world, and this highlighter it's gorgeous. I mean, if you're not really into like pink highlighters, then definitely try the other one, because that one, I can't remember which one it is, but I'll definitely have pictures up. But the fact that there's two options, which I think is fantastic, because I know a lot of times some shadows won't work for some people, but that's really, really gorgeous. That's made my skin super duper glowy. So I'm actually going to quickly go off camera and put on my Urban Decay primer, and then we will get on with the eyes. Okay, so let's go on to the eyes like I just mentioned. So first let's talk about the loose pigments. So again, in the Arttitude Cosmetics new range, they have some eye pigments. This is in the shade Leaves, and we are going to swatch it first because I'm excited. I've been really loving like duochrome powders recently, and I think when I tried Color Cosmetics, I was like, this is out of this world, and I know that some, like, they are pretty expensive, in my opinion, but I feel like what they actually, like, their kind of pigments are insane. But this, like, everyone is coming up with their own versions now. I recently picked up one by She Glam, which I'll be using in a future video, but this is Leaves. I'm just gonna see how it works on the eyes. So I don't think I'm doing this properly. Yeah, I'm just picking up like a big amount. I mean, green is just one of my favorite shades. That is absolutely stunning. Yeah, I'm definitely very excited to use this. So we're going to go in with the Mani palette first. If you guys haven't seen it, I did do a full review of it when it came out, and I have used it numerous times on my channel, and also like any TikToks I've done, I've been using this as well. So I'm just going to quickly do like a bit of a subtle green look, and then we'll just add like this on top. So we're going to go in first with Nocturnal, which is kind of just a nice like deep green, and we're just going to get that all over the lid and tap off any excess. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Beast, which is kind of like a chocolate brown, and we're going to make a wing because I just kind of want it to pop in the corner. Okay, so now that I've used the Mani palette, we're going to go in with the loose pigment. I think you can still pick up the Mani palette as well, because I believe it wasn't like a limited edition either. So I'm actually just going to add a little bit more because I want to go all out on this one. So I'm not going to go too heavy because I don't want to waste it. But I'm going to take it on one of my flat P. Louise brushes, and what I'm going to do is see what it looks like first without a setting spray, because I might use a setting spray to see if it will give me any more oomph. And yeah, let's put this on and just see what happens, because oh my god, okay, I don't think I need a setting spray at all. Oh my lord, this is actually gorgeous. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, this is everything I expected this to be and more. This is actually insane, and it feels so light on my eyes. It doesn't feel like there's anything on there. I haven't added anything extra. So I added my obviously the Urban Decay primer, but I haven't added anything else. But this is actually like, I cannot explain how gorgeous this is. Okay, I wish I tried this earlier. I'm such an idiot. Like, when I buy things, they tend to just sit in my cupboard, and then I just add other rubbish on top, which gets a lot of love before this one. And please remember, this brand is an independent brand. It's like a two-person show, and the fact that they've come out with something like this is insane. I will be doing close-up pictures, so make sure you go on my Instagram to actually see them. And I have so much left, which I feel really bad about. I'm gonna have to try and put that back in the pot because I do not want to like lose it. But that is actually insane. I am actually still flabbergasted. I put it all back in here. I told you I would not be wasting this at all. I literally spent like 5 minutes putting it all back. This is outstanding. Honestly, if you get a chance to buy any of these, I really want to pick up. I think they've come out with some red ones and other ones as well. My god, they are gorgeous. I'm not even like exaggerating. There's barely any fallout. It feels like there's nothing on my eyes, and the duochromeness is just beyond insane. So we're going to end on the lips now, and I have a lip liner by Essence. So this is like a really nice, just simple lip liner, and then I have a liquid lipstick from About Face because Beauty Bay again had another sale and I really want to try more About Face. So let's go on with the Essence lip liner first. Okay, that's giving me something. It's not the most pigmented, but it was like a couple of pounds, so I can't really fault Essence too much on that. So with About Face, I have tried their, I don't even know what they're called, but they're like lip butters or whatever they are with like the clicking pen. That was really stunning. And now we've got the shade, what's it called? Unforgettable Season. And yeah, this is one of their matte liquid lipsticks, and I want to always try so much more by this brand. I don't listen to Halsey's music or know anything about her. I just really like her makeup. So let's see how this works. I think I might have overlined my lips slightly with this, but you know what? It feels really, really nice. It's drying down slowly, so I'm going to see how it kind of looks when it does dry down. But this is my finished look. Let me get my hair out to kind of get a full vibe of everything, because I am just shook by so much that I've tried today. Of course, my favorite has to be these loose pigments. I cannot even fathom how stunning this is. Please, like, go on their Instagram, go on their website, everything. Please check them out because these are beyond insane. The foundation I feel like is nice. I don't feel like it's anything too special. I know again it's Rare Beauty and Selena, and a lot of her makeup I really, really enjoy. I just feel like I need to give this another go, maybe with another primer. I mean, it is using technically a Rare Beauty primer, so it should really work well together, but I don't have any massive faults. I just feel like it's slightly drying on parts of my face. The blush is fine. I don't think it was worth the wait that much. I might have to get like a different, maybe try it on a different foundation. Highlighter I absolutely think is stunning. It's still just like shimmering away on my hand. The liquid lipstick is nice. It is dried down. Yep. And it is not completely drying. It's slightly drying at the top of my lip, but nothing insane. And let me know what you've picked up recently. If you like this look, is there anything that you want me to try? Because I'm always up for trying new stuff. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias, because I'm always active on there, and I appreciate you sitting down, listening to me ramble on. I'll see you soon. Bye guys.